so Spiro, we're here at the Mutual Street Deli. Tell me a bit about it. When did it first open?
1957.
And that was your grandfather that started it.
My grandfather, yeah.
And you were saying earlier that you've worked here all your life, and you're 39 now, right? So.
Yeah, I took a hiatus for about, I'd say, about 10 years. Did my own thing.
And what was your first job here?
As a kid, probably separating coffee filters.
Right.
They stick together.
So what's given the place the longevity? What's made it so successful all these years, do you think?
So, there's a few factors. I think the main factor is the work ethic my parents have. I think they may not be so well matched a lot of aspects of marriage, believe it or not, but their work ethic is very matched, right. And they kind of really relied on that to get them through all those years. So, right. I mean, in retrospect now, being 40 years old and seeing how their relationship is, maybe it's not the ideal relationship. I don't know if I'd call it dysfunctional, but they're much more about their careers.
Right.
Even though they're married, they have the same career, same right. restaurant, so it kind of worked out for them that way.
Right.
So career-minded people that are married with the same career, you understand where I'm going with this,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the work ethic is first, I think. The second, location.
Right.
I mean, we've always had the Sears buildings here. I mean, the Sears building's been here since the early 1900s. But there was thousands of people in these buildings prior to the lofts now, the conversion, and this other office building now is becoming a government building. So,
right.
So these things have all changed over the years, and we're still here the same, right? So
right.
a lot of people in the area, and that also helped a lot.
So what changes have you seen in your clientele?
Well, years ago, it used to be a lot of blue collar workers. This used to be the merchandise building for Sears, so there was about 3,000 laborers, right. pretty much, right? Truck drivers, stuff like that. So, and back then, the bacon and eggs and sausage and eggs was your regular breakfast. That right. was what everybody ate.
Right.
You know, that's so it was extremely busy. The coffee business back then was pretty much dominated by the restaurants. There weren't no right. coffee shops or donut shops in, right. in the 50s and 60s and even 70s. So that business was real big back then. Right. We also had a lot of white-collar people. I guess in the mid-'70s when this office building went up, the Sears headquarters, the Canada headquarters, a lot of office people, like presidents, vice presidents, a lot of secretaries, a lot of office people too, computer departments and stuff like that. And, like we've seen really the careers change from right. the blue-collar, traditional type jobs, and I mean that's happened all through North America actually. There used to be a lot more manufacturing and blue-collar work now. Everybody's doing some kind of form of white-collar work. You know what I mean? So yeah. There's that conversion. Ryerson's also grown from like a very small school with not too much influence on us to quite a bit actually. Right. A lot of faculty and students from Ryerson. Right. They've grown big, but yeah, those kind of changes over the years. Over the decades, let's put it that way.
Yeah, and you mentioned your grandfather started the place. Your brother Spiro or Thomas.
Yeah.
You're Spiro. Work in the restaurant now. Is it your intention that this will be something that you do when you're your father's age, and that your kids will do, or what are you thinking?
I'm thinking. They say the third generation ruins the business, and I'm not working on it. But I think there's other things that I want to do in life. Like I said, I took off for about 10 years. I became an auto mechanic.
Right.
I really like cars. I was really good at doing it, and I got into a lot of aspects of auto mechanics, not just the daily stuff. I used to do a lot of racing. I still do a lot of racing. Right. So there's things I want to do that above and beyond the restaurant.
Okay.
It's hard to break out of that mold. It's hard. It's really hard. Like I said, they kind of sucked me back in, like that Greek mafia. You know what I mean? But my parents are well past retirement age now.
Right.
The fact that they're still going is just a testament to how good their work ethic is and how hard workers they are. But they don't really have to work. And I think they're getting a little bit fed up. I mean, they're in their 70s now. And my brother's got other interests as well, so we may disband it, sooner or later. When the time is right. I mean, it's almost our heritage here in Canada, but things have to change sometimes. You know what I mean?
Okay.